Hey guys, and welcome back to Anzo. In this video, we are going to be talking about the top 3 pitchers that the Yankees could possibly get this offseason. Coming in at number 3, Carlos Rodon. He's 28 years old, he's a left-handed pitcher, and he played for the Chicago White Sox. He started a total of 24 games for the Chicago White Sox. He had a 13 wins and 5 losses record. He had a 2.37 ERA. He pitched a total of 132.2 innings. He had 185 strikeouts and a whip of .957, which is really good. He had a solid average of 5 to 6 innings pitched per game. He was one of the top Cy Young candidates of this past season. But if we take a little bit of a deeper look into Carlos Rodon, we're going to notice that he's a Scott Boras client. And Scott Boras, if you don't know who that is, he's the guy that really advocates for huge contracts for his clients. Clients like Garrett Cole and Bryce Harper, basically all the big names really signed with this guy, and he goes out there and gets people massive contracts. The Chicago White Sox actually didn't even give Carlos Rodon a qualifying offer. Even though he had an amazing year, they didn't like what they saw towards the end. In September, La Russa, the manager of the Chicago White Sox, was quoted as saying, "We're concerned," due to his arm soreness. So the first half of the season, he did great. He did amazing. But the second half of the season, he suffered with arm soreness. And it could be because he suffered a lot of injuries in the past 2 years. In the last 2 seasons, he didn't pitch that much. He only had about 13 starts combined for the last 2 seasons before this one. Carlos Rodon actually went through a couple of surgeries. He had shoulder surgery back in 2017 and Tommy John surgery in 2019. So a lot of the White Sox people, they really didn't like the fact that he could possibly get injured. So they didn't even send him a qualifying offer, and he could possibly sign with a different team this offseason. A lot of names are off the board, but he could possibly be someone that the Yankees could sign. He's looking for a multi-year contract, probably more north of $20+ million. Last year, he only made $3 million after being non-tendered by the White Sox the year before, and the White Sox just signed him for $3 million, and they got a bargain. They got a pretty decent first half, but then the second half, he kind of just ran out of gas. In the first half, he had a no-hitter. Not only that, but he was basically a Cy Young material. He was very healthy. When he's healthy, he can perform. So I put him at number 3 because he is one of the top free agents that is left in the market right now. If the Yankees could sign him to maybe a 2-year, $20 million contract a year, where we're talking about a $40 million contract, then I guess that could work. And I could see him being a number 2 or a number 3. Even though he didn't perform that well in the playoffs, I think that just has to do with him basically just tiring out and having a sore arm because he didn't really pitch that much the seasons before. Coming in at number 2, Clayton Kershaw. If we look at his numbers, he had 22 games started for the Dodgers. He's a veteran starter, left-handed pitcher, and he's 33 years old, a free agent in the market now. This past season, he had a 10-8 record, an ERA of 3.55, 121.2 innings pitched, 144 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.019. He'll give you a solid 5 to 6 innings pitched per game. In the postseason, he has been kind of shaky in the postseason, not the best. He did perform the best when he won the World Series in 2020. He has a postseason career ERA of 4.19 with a 13-12 record, posted a 2-0 record in the World Series, and a 2.31 ERA. He made $31 million in salary last year. He'll probably demand a lot more. He could possibly demand $31 million. Looking at the contracts of Scherzer, looking at the contracts of Verlander, he can easily demand $25+ million as he's only 33 and those guys are 38. The Dodgers didn't even give him a qualifying offer. There's speculation that his injury that he had in August that placed him in the 60-day IL, basically having to do with his left forearm inflammation, is actually a bigger problem than anyone expected. And so the Dodgers didn't even want to risk it and didn't even offer him the qualifying offer. There has been reports that Houston actually offered him a contract. They offered him a 2-year, $22 million contract. I mean, if Houston's seeing something there, you saw what they did with Verlander, you saw what they did with Cole. It could be worth looking into Kershaw and seeing if he would take a short deal like that. Obviously, $11 million, $12 million a year, that's a steal. I'm expecting him to ask for at least $25 million a year. I don't know about you guys, but would you guys offer Kershaw a 1-year, 2-year, $25 million contract? Kind of like what Justin Verlander got? Let me know in the comments below. Overall, I could see Kershaw signing with the Yankees if he's healthy. He could be a solid number 2 in the rotation or a solid 3, and he'll give you quality innings. Kershaw to the Yankees, it could happen. Coming in at number 1, Frankie Montas from the Oakland Athletics. The right-handed pitcher, 28 years old, and I know you guys are saying, but wait, he's not a free agent. I know. So, this is what I'm thinking. If the Yankees are going to make a deal to get Matt Olson from the Oakland Athletics, and they're going to give up a lot in order to get him, might as well add a pitcher too. The Oakland A's have some solid pitchers. I think Frankie could be a solid match for the Yankees. Obviously, you're going to give up a lot just to get Matt Olson, so might as well get someone. Montas could be that guy. He started the full 32 games last season, and he had a record at 13-9, an ERA of 3.37, 187 innings pitched, 207 strikeouts, a whip of 1.182. On average, he'll give you 5 to 6 innings pitched per game. If you guys remember, Montas actually shut down the Yankees several times in the past season. Montas limits hard contact, but any barrel type of contact, so he excels in that area. Who wouldn't want a pitcher like that? Currently, he's in his 2nd year of arbitration. He will be a free agent in 2024, so you will have some control of him for a couple of years. The only bad thing about Montas is that he actually had an 80-day suspension in 2019 for using PEDs. He had a test, it came out positive, and in June 2019, he started to serve that 80-game suspension. But after that, he still excelled, and I think it's worth taking a look at. I think definitely if the Yankees are going to make a move for Olson, I say why not throw him in, and you're going to give up amazing prospects anyways. Why not sweeten the deal and try to get a pitcher as well? Thank you guys for watching up to this point. If I earned your like, make sure to like this video. Not only that, but I come out with daily Yankees content, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you're updated every single day when I come out with a video. If you want to binge watch more Yankees content, well, you're in the right place. I actually have more content right here that you can check out, a playlist, but also a video that might be best suited just for you. As always, let me know in the comments below what's your top 3. Let me know who you think we should go after. Honorable mentions could be Luis Castillo and several other pitchers on the market, or minor league options like Luis Medina. It could be a good one too. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Who should be our number 2 or our number 3 starter in the rotation? Or do you think we're fine just where we're at? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read your take and respond. This was Anzo, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.